Thank you for coming to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how I got this look, which is called the half up, half down with the swoop. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. I will be demonstrating this style using my Addicted the Collection wig line. This is a frontal unit. Right here, you see me using a wax stick. I'm using that so that the hair can stay into place. I can know which part is going into the ponytail and which part I will be using for the swoop. As you can see, I am pinning the hair out the way that we will be using for the swoop. Now it's time to create baby hairs. You want to take a thin section that's close to the hairline so that you can cut and create the baby hairs. Here you see me using a razor to cut the baby hairs. It's better for you to use a razor or a razor comb, even an eyebrow razor, just so you can cut it. You don't want it to be too straight. You want it to look shaggy. So that's what you see me using, is a razor blade. I have different methods of how and what I use to lay my baby hairs, but today I'm choosing to lay the baby hairs with the Nairobi Set-In Foam. I know you guys can't see this part that well, but all I'm doing here is separating the ponytail from the back. So I'm just literally taking the tail comb and basically parting towards the back of the frontal so that I can separate the half up and the half down look. Now it's time to lay the ponytail. Right here, I'm showing you that you do not need baby hairs. We are only going to use the wax stick so that we can lay the ponytail and get it as flat as possible. All you will see me doing here is more like a repetitive stage. I'm using a wax stick, then I'm going in with the hot comb and some Got2b spray to make it hard and firm. I got both sides flat like I wanted it. I used rubber bands to pull the hair up in a ponytail. As you can see, I have clipped the ponytail out the way because now it's time to wrap the ponytail. To wrap the ponytail, I will be using that piece of hair that I left out from the ponytail, and I'll also be using the Got2b spray and the tail comb. So you want to spray the piece first with the Got2b spray and then comb through it to make sure that, you know, all of the kinks and everything is out of that piece. And then you simply just wrap the ponytail. Y'all, please excuse my comb. I am currently locked down. I have not left the house at all. So, to say the least, I am one of those hairstylists that has the best tools at the shop for my clients, but when it comes to my own personal use, I am so trash. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So that's the only comb that I had at home. Okay, so once the piece is completely wrapped around a ponytail, you want to take your Got2b spray and spray around the wrap, and then take your hot comb and use it to harden the Got2b spray. This will ensure that the wrap part will not come down. Okay, now it's time for us to do the swoop. When doing a swoop, you want to make sure that you use small sections in order to make sure that it lays flat. I will be using the hot comb, the flat iron, and the wax stick to do this step. Sorry guys, I had to skip through this part because unfortunately I was blocking the whole camera so you couldn't see, but all I did was I went through and I flat ironed the piece first. Then I went through with the wax stick and I laid that part down and then went over it with the hot comb. Here I am starting to position the swoop exactly where I want it to lay so that I can spray it and get it hard. I also use the duckbill clip to keep it in place. Now that the swoop is exactly where I want it, it's time to use the Got2b spray so that we can keep the swoop in place. The blow dryer is used to dry the Got2b spray. So if you guys could feel how hard the swoop was, honey, when I say it was not going to move, it's not going to move. So instead of me adding the end of the swoop to the ponytail, I opted to just kind of tuck it behind the track. Being that this is a wig, I use the back of the cap and just tuck the hair under there. If you are doing a quick weave or sew-in, you can use bobby pins and just tuck it behind the last track just to keep it in place. Now it's time for me to show you guys the hidden gem. So the brush that I just showed you guys is the brush that I will be using in order to define her parts a little bit more. So all I did was found some foundation. Make sure it's cream. You can use powder as well, but I just feel like the cream gives it a better look. And I put it at the end of the brush and I'm literally just going through the part with the makeup to just define the part more. As you can see, you've seen the part before I started using the makeup, but I'm more of an HD reality type of girl, so I just want it to be as scalp-like as possible. We were so happy with how the color turned out. This is the third time we have colored this wig. First, it started off with a Bodak yellow, and then a hot pink was attempted to be on top of the yellow, which turned it to this funky orange. So then, in order to cover all the colors, we used the burgundy color, and it turned out good. We chose to keep it simple with this style, so you can see that I'm using the flat irons to press the hair out, I'll be going through pressing out the ponytail and the back of the hair just to give it a more sleek look so it won't be as big and poofy as it was before. Here is the finished look, you guys. I love this style. The half up, half down is so simple, but clearly is a head turner. Even though this wig has been colored 3 times, as you can see, it's still full of body. I'll make sure to leave my wig collection information in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel as there will be many more videos to come. Bye, my loves.